watching a lot of those true crime shows lately, and frankly, her trigger finger is getting a little itchy. We tried to tell the church choir to skip our house, but they didn't listen. It was Christmas Eve and the lights were low. Grandma was rocking to the radio. She had a double-barrel shotgun and a glass of gin, waiting for the zombie apocalypse to begin. She heard a noise coming from the yard, some footsteps crunching on the snow real hard. She grabbed her purse and she grabbed her cane and a high-voltage device she bought in Spain. Grandma takes the carolers right on the porch. She lit them up like a human torch. They were singing Silent Night in perfect harmony till Grandma hit the tenor with a battery. There were sparks a-flying and people on the ground. The soprano made a terrible zap, zap sound. You can't spread joy if you trespass here, 'cause Grandma takes the carolers this year. Poor Deacon Miller was leading the group, holding a fruit cake and some chicken soup. They started singing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" loud when Grandma burst out looking fierce and proud. She yelled, "Back off, aliens, get off my lawn," and she zapped the deacon before he could yawn. He did the electric boogaloo right there in the snow while Grandma shouted, "I told you to go." The police showed up about 10 to 9. Grandma told the sheriff she was doing fine. She said they were wearing robes and speaking in code. I had to protect my humble abode. The sheriff said, "Ma'am, that was Hark the Herald Angels Sing." She said, "Well, they shouldn't have been standing in a ring." Now the church choir won't come down our street. They run away fast on their shivering feet. Grandma kept the fruitcake in the taser too, looking for the next unsuspecting crew. So if you wanna sing some holiday cheer, stay away from the lady with the ringing in her ear. Grandma takes the carolers right on the porch. She lit them up like a human torch. They were singing Silent Night in perfect harmony till Grandma hit the tenor with a battery. There were sparks a-flying and people on the ground. The soprano made a terrible zap, zap sound. You can't spread joy if you trespass here, 'cause Grandma takes the carolers this year. Don't touch me, I'm done. Merry Christmas, now get off my property.
I forgot to mute the other computer. Sorry about that. Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's your pal Grumps. Hey, we're gonna play some Minecraft because I made the determination that I need to go back to the beginning, what started everything. So we are going to go back to the cheating series. I know I had a world I was doing this in. I deleted it to just start over again, going back to the beginning the way I was supposed to do this, because I didn't do it this way when I played that series. So here we are. See, the sun is rising. It's a lovely day. We spawned in. What kind of spawn is this? What's this? Yeah. Okay. It's not the best spawn in the world, but it'll be okay. Oh, we spawn right next to lava. That's wonderful. Yeah. But that's. Oh, see, we have a backpack in there. See, hey, that's the reason why we start with the bonus chest. Yeah. And just break it all and pick it up, and we get our oh, we got a stone axe. That's like, okay, why don't you, okay, well, let me, all right, hold on. Okay, there we are. That gives us we can explore more. What's going, okay, things are being weird right now. Okay. let's go ahead and do the crafting table thing. All right, and there we go. And we got a crafting table. Let's. We don't really need it right at the moment. We got our sticks. Let's get the logs. We got 4 logs. We got some raw salmon, which we're gonna put in the backpack, and we got a stone axe and a wooden pickaxe. We got a crafting table. We don't need the chest right now. We can put that in there, and we can put that in there. So we don't really have any food. But let's kind of take a look here at with our one of the better mods is to see what we exactly got here. We're on a warm ocean biome. We're in a savanna biome. What's that over there? Oh, I don't really care about leaves. We got into armadillos. I know I'm aware of armadillos. It's like one of those things I don't really care about. It was like the ocean's over here, so we're gonna head to the ocean. We're going to go ahead and cut down a couple of these trees, acacia trees. So we're gonna cut down some acacia trees, get some more wood and saplings. Oh yeah. I forget. For some reason, I always like to crouch when I cut down a tree. I don't know why. It's become a habit for some reason. Blame it on my age. I don't know. So the first thing we're gonna probably do is find a better place to have a base. So we're gonna do that. We'll go ahead and grab some logs here, and we're gonna make us an acacia. Well, we're gonna put the saplings in there, and we can put you in there. In fact, we can put you in there too. So, all right, boom. We're gonna make ourselves a boat, a paper boat, All right, there we go, paper boat, my cut boat. Just go. Yeah, I know. Get over it. We're gonna put you over there right now. All right. Why do I have fog? I shouldn't have fog. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Options, resource packs. Built in. Dark mode. What's the dark mode button? Yeah, no. Okay. I don't know why it says incompatible, but we're going to try it anyway, so get rid of the fog. I don't know why they insist on having fog in this thing. Let's see. There we go. I mean, in all honesty, the way I feel about fog in Minecraft, it really serves no purpose other than to be... Oh, we got coral reef. Huh. No, typically, I like coral reefs, but I usually look for a plains biome and all that. But coral reefs are really pretty, you know. And I've said before I would like to. So we're surrounded by deserts. Is that a village over there, or is that just a bunch of pumpkins? I think that's just a bunch of pumpkins. I don't know what that is over there. I don't think I'm gonna find any boats over here. This looks like a big, just a overglorified pond. I know about the cactus stuff and the new flowers. I mean, Minecraft, Mojang's getting all too much into the cosmetics and we gave these mobs new skin. There's new dogs. Yeah. But we're going to ignore the fact that everybody's been saying, hey, do something with the fucking end. And now we kind of like to, have a little bit more to do in there, but And this is the same shit I complain every time I play Minecraft. You know? But I mean, I'm just trying to find a good place. I mean, I'm just floating through here. It's like I found a canal or something. Like, if you go to be honest, the desert wouldn't really have this big. Well, I misspoke. Oh, look, a camel. I remember when you used to see camels and it's like an indication. Oh, look, there's a village. Speaking of which, that's a pretty big village too, on top of everything else. Oh, we're gonna go looting. Apparently, see, there's a camel in the village. Camel in the village. Camel in the village. Yeah. That sounds like Phasmophobia to me. Yeah, I know. Everything sounds like Phasmophobia to me. Nothing in there. No, there's a kitty cat, which I can't do nothing about right at the moment. No, give me that. In fact, I'm gonna take your torch, just to be mean. Come here. Make me well, in fact, let's just take the torch out of our hands right now. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. Let's see what's in here. We're gonna take your torch. Give me the torch. Give me the torch. Thank you. Really nothing here. Other than listen to squids like drown or suffocate themselves. Hey, you're following me, dude. I'm just going from building to building. I'm not really interested in having a cat right at the moment. What do we got? Oh, we got some bread. We'll take the wheat because it may be useful. I can at least get another piece of bread out of it, to be honest with you. Oh, we got the cicada kitties again. Yeah. Thank you for the rabbit that I can cook later. Oh, there's two of them right there. There was one over there and one over here. What the hell just exploded? What the hell just exploded? Something just blew up. What the hell was that? Oh, look. I made myself a smoker. You're safe for now. I really would like to know what blew up. I don't know what blew up. I mean, there's no... Oh my God, there's a temple right here. And it just... Jeez, I know what blew up now. All right. I don't really want the bundle. Yeah, I have a pretty good idea what blew up. I'm going to go down here and find out this is all blown up. Because, yeah, of course it is. Because I can't have nice things. Boop. Boop. We can put that in there. We can put that in there. We can put that in there. Oh, give me that. Boom. All right. And we're going to put you in here. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Well, granted, this is interesting. I gave you that much. Is there anything down there worth like going down for? No, because it pretty much destroyed anything of value down there. But there's a lush cave down there. Let's zoom in. All right. There's skeletons. There's iron. Nothing I'm really interested in. I don't know. That kind of sucked. I mean, yeah. Hi, kitty. That's kind of like... you sound like you got a cold. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Anything else? No, nothing there. Oh, Electron. We can take that. And we can take the bookshelves. Alright. We're doing pretty good right at the moment. We were able to loot. Yeah, we're looting good. Well, that's where I came in at. Okay, let's go this way. We got a farm over there. We got some ugly ass beds here. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're getting some good job blocks. Yeah, we'll take the fletching tables because why not? That's kind of why I do it. Like, oh, I can take that. Why can't anybody's going to spawn up there? Yeah, does this make anybody else nauseous? Okay, what we got? We got more bread, more wheat, and you can keep the bundle. Put the wheat in there, and the seeds, the books, the composter, all these job blocks, and put that in there too. Oh, you know what? We can take that too. No, I don't want the bundle. That's why I'm not doing that. Okay. What is that? Oh, Albright is on. Okay. Don't know why it was, but yeah. Let's kind of take a look. See here. Anything? I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks that was there. We got Patrick Green over there. Lush cake. I kind of would. I don't know. We got some green over there. We got dirt over there. And we came. It looks like there's. We came from this. Spawn was over here. We followed this all the way to here. What was that? That'd be interesting to go. Let's head southwest. Unlike the hardcore, when I play hardcore, I can no. Granted, I'll go back to spawn because I don't have a bed. Which sheep don't spawn in this bio. You know what? Get one way. There we are. Just so I don't get respawn here. Oh, here. What the, no. Oh, fine. Fuck you. We'll just take it all the way to the top and just leave it up there. Because it's annoying. Excuse me, coming through. Yeah. Here's your new bed. Joy's sleeping outside. If it was blue, I would take it, but now it's green. We want to go that way, I think, right? Actually, no, we want to go a little bit more like that. Yeah. All right. Do these do? No, let's just break. Because we can get stick. The psychotic rabbits are at it again. They're just if you're a cat and you're close to a village, I feel sorry for you, man. You're going to die. Yeah, because these little shits will kill you if you're a rabbit. Let me grab these while we're here. Boom. That's really what I'm going to talk about. I just didn't come in here with like any topics in mind or anything like that. I'm kind of like winging it for the most part, like I typically do. If something pops up in my mind, I am not going to talk about the Blue Archive Connor controversy because to me it's just fucking stupid. On all honestly, people gatekeeping at its worst. I mean, I don't approve of gatekeeping. Never have. It's like, oh, we got enough people here. We don't need more. And there are camels all over the goddamn place, to be honest with you. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're just gonna go this way. Actually, let's kind of like do it like this. Kind of see what we got. Maybe we'll come across a Badlands or something like that, because mine carts and that kind of stuff. Kind of looking for what we got over there. Oh, just weird things. Weird world generation. I mean, unless we get like, I don't particularly want to have my base in the desert because that little fuck. That was just a little fuck. That's all that was. Typically, no, I'm not. I do have a thing about like pale grass. Oh, what do we got over here? Do we have a plains? We got sort of a little bit. And there's just savanna. We got savanna. We got forest there. Do we have any shipwrecks? I haven't seen any shipwrecks. I mean, if this was like over closer to the coral reefs, oh, they got something right there we can probably work with. Let's just see. We got like looks like a jungle biome over here, I think. More importantly, we have sheep. Looks like. All right. Do we have a blue flower? This would be perfect. It has a blue flower. We have blue flower. We got some tulips. Ah, I see a blue flower. We're on a roll now. And we got 3 white sheeps. I'll tell you what. Let me look at my backpack real fast. Yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of my wheat here to kind of Okay, come here. Boom. Make a baby. I left you somebody. All right. Let's see here. We got a lot of sheep. Got some pigs. Do we have we got some cows. We got the new looking cows, yay. But yeah. Interesting. I mean, yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking for as far as aesthetics. Overall, let's see if we can get like someplace where I don't have to do a lot of terraforming. To be honest with you, we can like chop this down, get some saplings or something. I had the saplings all the way down there, of course. I am not. Oh, there's a sapling right there. Okay. Oh yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to make a bed here soon. Well, here we go. We can get some more saplings here. Oh. Did I even get any saplings there? I got 1 sapling. Really? You gonna be that damn stingy on me, man? Yeah, let me put that away. Okay, let's take care of the bed stuff first. What's that? A brown, look, the brown dye looks like it's a roasted chicken for some reason. I don't, at least in my head, it looks like a roasted chicken. Boom. Really? It's the keyboard's acting funny right at the moment. Okay, we got a bet. Okay, there we go. We got our blue bud. We gotta keep on wandering until I find like a good place to set up a base. It's a little mountainous here. Be kind of tough, to be honest with you. We do the base here. Not that hard. It's not difficult, really. But all the terraforming I would have to do, that's what the problem is I don't want to sit here and explain like we're moving that big ass hill or something like that. Or figure out how to work with that big ass hill. Because I don't want to go too far from this warm ocean. To be honest with you. And I don't want to do a savanna. It just looks so ugly. I'm talking about the grass. Now, I wouldn't mind finding a savanna village. They got like usually like a shit ton of hay in it. Hay bales. Hey JJ, the Shiloh and Silver Whale Twitch mods will be in Civil War because of the new. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah. On paper, it sounds like a good idea, but I would not create something where you can give someone the same amount of power as the streamer, because I could just see that going bad. I do. I just can see that going bad. If a mod goes on a power trip, yeah, I can see that ending bad. No. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not really all that concerned about my mods doing something like that. Just coming here and just start banning people. Ooh, iron. But what my point is here is that it's you never want to give someone that much power that they're on the same level with you as like a streamer. It's your channel, your brand, all that stuff. And oh fuck, no, I got it. You can get hold on. No, let's just be on the safe side. Let's just do that. I thought you couldn't mine with iron with a wooden pickaxe, to be honest with you. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a little bit faster that way too. Yeah, I can just see that causing nothing but a fucking problem, to be honest with you. Especially if you're sharing mods with somebody. I mean, yeah, I don't know if Shiloh and Silvervale share mods, to be honest with you. Don't know how that will work. And to JJ's point here, if like there was a falling out between the two, yeah, I could see that becoming an issue. You know, but it's like anything else. It's you have, if you're going to put someone in that position, you do have to trust them. It's like I trust my mods not to do something to damage my brand, and if they do, I will address it privately with them. But okay, this is it's not too bad really. And but at the same token, see, what's this area look like? Let's wait for it to all load in here in a minute. Kelp. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Well, you got a savanna vine. Well, it's not bad. You got this forest here. I mean, this part here is not too bad. To be honest with you, can I work with this a little bit? I think I can work with this. I have I'm going to have to do some major level ass cheating here, because I got to clear out the trees and all that stuff. But we can work with this. Yeah, this is something we can work with. All right, let's go. A tree chopping here real fast. Let's get some little bit of oak. We'll cut down like a really big oak tree here. Cut you down. Should be enough freaking oak saplings, to be honest with you. Cut this one down too. We're at it. I kind of get rid of you. You're in my way. You're in my way. You're in my way. Oh, you're not necessarily in my way. It's like I want your saplings. Yeah, you're in my way. You're getting loaded up on sticks and stuff. I can tell you that much. How many? I only got 2 birch saplings. Let's get some more birch. I like birch. Yeah, it seems like I have this conversation every time I play Minecraft. Yes, I'm one of the few people that actually like birchwood. Because it just, to me, birchwood makes sense as far as like flooring and stuff. And, okay, we have fucking rain. Yay. Once it's not thunder and lightning. Is it gonna thunder and lightning? I don't know. Hey, cow. Hey, cow. Oh, look. Oh, look. XQC and Tectone, 2 jackasses. So how about that? Yeah, it's thunder and lightning. We're gonna go sleep. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking... God damn it. Asshole. Alright, we got all the stuff we need. Okay, we're gonna do our tree thing. Alright, we're gonna do the grass thing, tree thing, all that stuff right now. Tall grass. No, not tall seagrass, tall grass. 488. Get rid of all the tall grass. Those assholes, that green things that like to hide in the tall grass, we'll get rid of those. But yeah, it's like anybody, you put anybody in a certain position, you really have to trust them. I mean, eventually she'll eat black. That's not surprising. No, that's not surprising. To be honest with you. Athena was accused of copying Shiley's model. Or whatever. It's like not even fucking close. She's a shark, and Shiley's a fucking orcat. Whatever the hell an orcat is. But still, it's like it's not even fucking close. You know? Apparently there was a lot of tall grass. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me that Shiley would block her. because a lot of people was calling out Shelley's community and herself for not standing up and say, "Hey, stop doing this stupid shit. You're making me look bad." You know, this is not the first time her community's gone after somebody supposedly copying her model. You know, it's the fanaticals, your lunatic fringes that's doing that shit. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Goes back to no VTubers, no content creators in general need to start holding their communities accountable for the things they do. If they're doing something you don't approve of, block them. Block them from Twitter. Block them from your Twitch streams, your Discord. If they're not going to follow you, be a good example of who you're going to have in your community, just fucking block them. Kick them out. No, I'm not saying police. I kind of am saying to police your community, but you know, some members of communities give that particular person or whatever, however way you want to put it, a bad name. You know, it kind of like, oh, this is how you. This is the community you generated. Apparently, you generated a bunch of psychotic people who are toxic and just go after people left and right. No, you just laid down the rules. If you're going to do this, you're gone. You know, those people that went after Fenya, I think how you say it, are deranged, borderline fanatical about Shylily. It's not them protecting her, really. It's like, oh, it's a notice me bullshit. So, and I'm gonna be honest, I do not hold Shylily accountable for what her fans say. What I hold Shylily accountable is to allow that behavior in her community. She needs to cut it out of her community. I would say that if Saba's community was doing it, I would say the same thing. Those people need to go. That's not gatekeeping. That's protecting yourself from people who are like being psychotic. I mean, that's your image out there. You're the Power Pups, the Krabbies. I don't know what Nini Nightmare's community name is, or Doobies. The Shrimps, Shylily. I don't know the Silver Veils community name or anything like that. If they're being like really toxic individuals, you know, they need to go. Because they are representing you. It's like, hey, this is how she wants us to behave. You know? I think one for Trish Manage will give her a wake-up call if the new Lee mod feature happens. No one. Okay, here's the thing with this new lead mod thing that Twitch does, which is typical Twitch thing. It's fucking retarded. You don't have to use it. It's an option. No, I can upgrade people. I can upgrade mods. No. It's like I can make collectors the head mod if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I like how things are. I don't really need like a supervisor mod, you know. So you don't have to. Everybody, to me, having all my mods all be the same is a good thing. There's not one that's like the quote unquote leader. They all get along, and I don't want to change that dynamic. However, I'm not saying that eventually I may get somebody to be like the head mod, but I don't want to ruin the dynamic I got. So I'm kind of careful about that. The only person that should be a lead mod, and you don't make it public, is someone like part of your management staff, you know, your manager or something like that. That kind of makes sense. you know. Here. Please. Yeah, I'm getting rid of all the oak. Yeah, I'm super cheating. I'm making the land the way I want it to be made. Yeah, why the fucking creeper just sits there. But it's you got to be careful with it. You know, you do want to show appreciation to your mods and all the hard work they put in and all that stuff. Blah 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 blah. But the same token, you want to keep a certain amount of balance. If the balance is good right now, why fuck with it? To be honest with you, why fuck with it? So, yeah. So, I mean, you're gonna be like, I made this announcement a few days ago. I do have somebody I lined up to be my manager. Okay, with how fast everything is happening to me, I want certain things in place when I can, when monetization, when super chats happen, when I drop merch, which is all this is going to be announced at the first of the year, by the way. When I'm actually planning on doing a merch line and all that, I'm starting to lay that groundwork now because I want everything to be in place when I can do it, when it would be like the right time to do something like that. I want everything lined up for it and how the processes work and all that stuff, designs, all that stuff. I want to get that all lined up leading up to it. So when we're ready, ooh, that looks. Uh-huh. Get that all situated now. Now, when it's easier to do it, excuse me, I had burritos for dinner, so there you go. And get everything set up and getting ready. Okay. Now, if I was going to do I want them to handle that part of it, so it frees me up to deal with the community. Really, it's kind of I've been feeling very overwhelmed by stuff. I mean, I'm thinking down the road where I was starting to lose focus of what I need to do now. So I need someone to kind of look down the road where I can concentrate on where I'm at right now and how to get further along with growing my sub count and all that stuff to be successful at this. Now, I don't have no aspirations of being the next Mr. Beast, to be honest with you. Like, I use Mr. Beast as the example because he's like the largest subscribed content creator on YouTube or any platform really. But if I get to the point where I can sustain my living and be comfortable doing this, I will do that. But I want to be prepared for it, you know? Oh, a bunch of dark horses over there. Okay, let's get rid of the oak logs. Ah. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some freestanding beehives around here someplace. Surprised I don't see any. Yeah, there they are. There's a beehive right there. So yeah, I mean, I like getting things laid out and things planned ahead and to have things in place so when it's time to do something like that, it's already set up. It's a lot smoother presentation. Because I'm terrible with those ideas, by the way. It's a simple fact. is I'm terrible with it. It's like I don't know what would be a good thing to like how to market myself. It's not something I'm good at. I mean, I could do the grind, stream twice a day, play games, and do yapping sessions, but as far as like how to market myself, I really don't know. Okay, I'm just an old guy with a fucking microphone, you know, that has hardly any filter on how he talks. But it, I I'm learning from the mistakes of other content creators what they have done. Right, moving at a good pace, but not trying to act like I'm something I'm not. You know, I mean, trying to connect with the other content creators and that. You can blow off the donkey. I don't care. Birch. Then I get rid of all those fucking leaves too on top of the thing. You know, I don't fucking like dry leaves or something. I don't know what you call them on the ground. I think they're ugly. I don't like them, so I'm going to go get rid of them. So I mean, the mistakes that it's just not VTubers. A lot of content creators make the same mistakes. Is it's one or the other. One being, and it both leads to the same result. Trying to do, thinking that you're gonna be at 1 million subs in a year. I have no expectations of having 1 million subs by the end of 2026. It'd be nice to have 1,000 subs by the end of 2026, to be honest with you, but I don't have no expectations of that. Okay, and I want to be in place when I hit a certain goal, like 500 and 1,000. I want certain things to be in place when that happens, and that way I can do subscription goals and that kind of stuff, and it just makes sense at that point. You know, and a lot of content creators, not just VTubers, they either think they're going to explode onto the scene, or they don't think they get discouraged and don't plan anything at all. And in turn, you still fucking... Here, let me help you. Then you can go away. It was annoying me. Let's remove near right. What's the leaves? Leaf litter. Okay, that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. Just to be on the safe side. Because I moved. I walked away from where I was, and I'm no longer like at the center focus point, so we'll move it like 500 away. But yeah, it's something to keep in mind. I think it's a good idea to kind of have a little bit of a business plan, which is something I suck at. That's the reason why I asked the person who I asked to kind of handle that part for me. And I kept on apologizing to her profusely, saying, I can't pay you. Once I can pay you, I'm definitely going to pay you. You know, but I want to have that stuff in place to plan. I'm planning for the future, which is something I feel that a lot of people who get into this have all this stuff lined up and launch it immediately. I kind of want to do a slow rollout because I don't want to come off as thinking I'm bigger than I am. I'm just a pissant, really. I'm just a guy who yaps in a fucking microphone, and I'm my worst critic because I think I'm the worst content creator on any fucking platform. That's why I'm like shocked having the subscribers I have. Okay. But a lot of VTubers, content creators don't think like that. They think like they're gonna start, just they're gonna just start streaming or making videos, and they're just gonna explode. Not saying that it can't happen, but it's rare. You know, it's rare. So I went into this thinking, just this, give me something to do. You know, that's kind of how I'm approaching this. All right, that's a lot better. You got rid of all that. All right, we're doing good. All right, I think I'm satisfied with that. All right. Oops. Oh, that's okay. Not a big deal. I don't mind. Um. Let's put this down. We're gonna put that down. We're gonna put these. We're gonna put it like over here. All right. We gotta need to make some more chests. 3, 4, 5. I think that will be enough. And before I go any further, Jay, yeah, not yellow, black would be. All right, and boom. Put you in there. Put you in there. Put you in there. Put these in here. Here we'll put that. I don't care about those because I'm never going to use them because I think they're ugly. Yeah. Just get all this out of here for right now. Okay. And of course, I got the hiccups. Every time I fucking stream, I get the goddamn hiccups. All right. Okay. Well. Yeah, it'd be good. No, that's like I don't like that. Give me that back. Okay, here we go. All right, put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Do I have enough to make a furnace? I think I need 9 to make a furnace. Okay, we're just gonna hold on to the cobblestone. Oh, we can do this. We could cook a wabbit. Put you in here. Yeah. What the fuck's going on here? Whatever. Will you stop, please, for the love of God? Thank you. That was aggravating. And no, I don't really. We'll come back to you eventually. All right, and we put you in there, and we're gonna give me some oak, because we can make slabs. You know. And we can just toss you in there, toss you in there. All right, we can. All right, there we go. And then we can just organize this mess a little bit. No. Stop that. Okay. Everything's copacetic now. We'll just wait. Oh, it's done. Okay. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer than that. But hey, we're good. And we're going to put you there. Put you there. put you there, put you there, put you there. All right. Let's take a look at our map now. See, I didn't do it far enough. But let's see what we got around us here. Got some Badlands over there. So we're gonna go exploring and try to find shipwrecks so we can like get loaded up on iron, and also try to find like some waystones and stuff, which I don't see any waystones here. Kind of surprising. Let me get in the boat. Get in a pepper boat and have some go a little exploring here. Okay. We're speedboating now as fast as my little twig arms can row this boat. Shelley's fall from grace needs to be studied. I mean, I'm gonna be honest about it, I don't see her really falling from grace. Any more than you can say that Cinder fell from grace. Okay, I don't see it that way. Okay, does she have to overcome a certain reputation now? Yes. Okay, so does Cinder, by the way. Okay, I mean, I don't think anybody can disagree with that statement. There's some misconceptions that people have about Shiloh, Cinder, all of them that were involved in that now, and they have to deal with it. I mean, I've said this before. Would I go to Natalis for art of any kind? No. I wouldn't do that because she proved that she's not really a trustworthy person to do that kind of thing, to be honest, to keep things confidential in a business type of setting, that she will throw you under the bus if it's to her advantage. And once again, this is all just my opinion, by the way. Okay, why I wouldn't work with someone like Natalis. Okay, if somebody was to do that to me, no. The response would be immediate, to be honest with you. I'd be like, this happened, and I would show every fucking DM in full context and going, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just pissed off for this reason, okay? You know, it's okay, but I mean, I'd rather people just to be upfront with me. I don't like you, okay? I'm fine with that. It's, if there's some people who just don't like me. I was like, I'm cool with that. If you don't, for whatever reason, it was I insulted a friend or whatever it can be. I get it. I know sometimes I'm not the most likable person on the planet. I don't know why people have that opinion of me. I'm a wonderful human being, to be honest with you. Okay, but okay, there we are. This is the problem with Albright. I can't tell when it's like getting nighttime. I don't have a bed anymore because I left it back there. Let me get more of this coal before I go back in the boat. Alright, let's get someplace. Oh, that's a lot. Sure, why not? Go ahead and grab it. Yeah, I mean, not everybody's gonna like you. Now we. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Now we can do this. It's just the way life is. Not everybody's gonna like who you are. It is what it is. There's some people who just see you and just have an instant dislike for you for no real rational reason. There's a boat. That happens, okay? you'll ask why, and they're like, I don't know. I just think you suck. I can't. You know, it is what it is at that point. It's like he hates me. Why? I don't know. I never said a bad word to him or anything. I don't know. I mean, the people I dislike, I've made pretty clear to why I dislike them. Generally, I dislike someone by the way they have treated other people, and it's like, he goes, you know, it's like if you treat other people like this, I fully expect you to eventually treat me like that. You know, so whatever. Put you in there. Okay. I do need to make doors. Yep, doors. Put you in there. Put you in there. Okay. Whee! What we have? Potatoes. We got coal. Oh, we can grab that stuff. All right, yeah, let's go up. Because I know I'm about to run out of air. All right. We got some stuff we can put away. I mean, and I'll be honest, I try to get along with people. I mean, I don't purposely go. Really? Really? You would. Tell it. You can stay right there. See if you can do this. Dumbass. Yeah, I'll just take the whole thing. Alright. But, you know, it's like you think you may be the most wonderful person in the world and all that stuff, and can't figure out why someone doesn't like you, and it's, I'll be honest, a lot of reasons why people ended up not liking you is very vague. And it's like, what can you do about it? Nothing. In reality, there's nothing you can do about it. You can have that, because I don't need it. All right. Let's put this stuff away. All right. It's still dark outside. Yeah. Of course he's like... Haha. Okay, that one's done. Where's his treasure at? Northwest? So it's back over there? Like over there? Oh, hold on. Go away. Just cluttering things up. Let's eat. As far as, I mean, anybody can bounce back from stuff. Okay, it's like 2 years from now, this whole stuff with Cinder would be like a footnote in VTuber history, really. Okay. I said this ad nauseum. It's all high school bullshit, like most VTuber drama is. There is notable exceptions to this. Most of it dealing with theft of money, people not getting paid, that kind of shit. I think there's only one case where it was a legitimate effort to destroy someone's career and reputation, and that's the only reason why she had to go public, which was the Adora Bunny stuff, where Adora Bunny was trying to destroy Ratty's career, which I still don't understand why she went to the lengths that she went to. It doesn't make sense to me, to be honest with you. Yeah, you know, come get me. But I mean, to put it, there's no other real way to put this. Some VTubers are just catty, you know. It's just, for whatever reason, they just go to this point where it's an us against them mentality, you know. And I don't know why. I mean, they collab with this person for an extended period of time. All of a sudden, they're the worst person on the planet, and for what? Why do you hate them now? I just do. I mean, it's like the reason why. It's just because I do. It's like, that's not a good enough reason, really. To be honest with you, it's like, why don't I like peas? I don't like eating peas because the texture is mushy, and I just don't like the taste of them. At least I have a reason. I mean, sometimes the people, like, they come up with the reasons why they don't like somebody is so fucking vague. Oh yeah, you just keep sinking there, buddy. Keep going down. Yeah, keep going down. Yeah. Keep going down. Yeah. You're just gonna hang there. Okay. It's because I don't want to listen to you growl in my ear all the goddamn time. I'm gonna just go over here. I'm gonna stand up too, just to make sure nobody's gonna float up behind me and attack me. Oh yeah, look at him go. But yeah, I mean, most of us like high school bullshit, you know. From my perspective, from my experience, a lot of stuff that has been released about things didn't need to be made public. Okay, the criteria for it to be public isn't there, which most of it is like a crime happened and people need to know about what's going on. I mean, with the V Show does stuff, it was like, you know, fans order merch and they're not going to get it. Why? This is the reason why. Blah, 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 blah. That makes sense. I mean, like the shit going on with Iron Mouse. Why is this a big fucking deal? In all actuality, I mean, I get, you know, the VTube, the awards and all that, blah, blah, blah. But why is it a big deal? Why did everybody make it into a big deal? And why did they go after Iron Mouse? Because to me, it still doesn't make sense. Okay, just because she congratulates somebody is, once again, doesn't make sense. No, it's like she shouldn't have congratulated. It's like, come on. And he said this, and one of the things he says is to piss off the VTubing community, and he succeeded. You all gave him the fucking W. How do you fight people like that? You ignore them. You know. Yeah, just give me a wood shovel. I know, I'm not gonna waste my time making a stone shovel here. All right. All right. I think I'm pretty close to where I need to be. Where's Okay, I think I need to go over. Nope, I'll go this way. Oh, there we are. All right. There we are. Ooh, look at that bounty there, I'll tell you what. Drop off. You can go in there. And, then we can do this. We got a few blocks of sand out of it. And we can just like... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Actually... Oh, we can do something real fast while we're here. So as you can see, our backpacks are almost full, and we can take care of that right now. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna put you there. Yeah, now we got an iron backpack. There we go. So if we go look at it, we have a lot more storage. Yeah, that's kind of what we wanted. All right. Where were we? Let's look at the map. Ooh. I want to go and explore that dark oak biome over there. Yeah, which way was that? That was west. So we're going to want to go out here. And we want to go west. Once we get around this giant ass sandbar. All right, we want to go west. Well, apparently this is in the area where we deflowered everything, or degrassed everything. Oh, we got a horse in the water. Well, it looks like it was in the water. Apparently it's just like stuck someplace. Okay. But yeah, okay. Boom. I want to go look at the dark oak biome real fast. See if it has a pale guard in it. But I mean, I've said this a few times before. What's happening in the world of VTubing is not new. If you've been on the internet as long as I have and been part of communities on like this is nothing new. Okay, this happens to any community. They go through this thing where love you. No, I fucking hate you. Okay, and I'm gonna do my best to ruin your life. Why? Because I just fucking hate you. For no other reason than that. Really. And you don't understand what changed. It's like 1 minute everybody's like really good with each other, and next minute all of a sudden lines are drawn, everybody has to pick a side, that kind of stuff, you know. And it's like one of the reasons why I left some community, well, mostly the comic book community. And it was, I'll freely admit, it was my doing. I was the one that was being like super toxic. I won't deny that. I'm more than willing to admit that. And I have apologized to people repeatedly. Okay, whether they believe me or not, I can't control that. I really can't. But I have apologized because I was really, really toxic, and I'm not going to use the excuse that I was going through a lot. To me, once again, I don't think that's a viable excuse. Because once you realize you fucked up, yeah, you do need to make it. You do need to apologize. I mean, you can say I was going through a bad time in my life and I shouldn't, but that's not an excuse. All that stuff. Okay. But do we have a, oh look, a sheep. Hey, RKO. Okay, stop. Okay, I got you. We got some brown mushrooms over here. We got a lot of sheep. Oh, we got just one just sitting right there. Okay. Do we have a pale? I don't see it. Okay, let's kind of look at the map here. No, we don't have a pale oak forest here. Pale garden. What's this? Windswept forest. All right. We got savanna. We got kind of. I want to go back to where we were. Oh, that's why I want to go. I want to go here. I want to go here. So let's. Where are we? That's where our bait. Oh, let's cheat just a little bit. Okay. Teleport to my phone. Okay. All right. Saves unnecessary travel time. We want to go south. We want to go that way. If I see something I really want to find, which is like a resource mountain where we can get. No, let's drop off this stuff. Well, no, because we can just take it with us. It's not a big deal right at the moment. We got plenty of space in here. But yeah, that's definitely still at the wall. No, don't give a flying fuck about your eggs. What happened to my tree? Why is my beehive just floating in the air? But some asshole deleted all that stuff. I don't know who did it. Sorry. I don't know why he did that. But, you know, and that's, like I said, it happens in every community. It's part of, as it grows, and no other way to put it, as it matures, these issues will be addressed. Like, hey, we get that you have a problem with this person, but we don't need to fucking know about it. It'll eventually get to that point where people, where it's like Google Docs is like right now a fucking joke. You know, hey, I'm gonna drop a Google Doc on you, ha 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 ha, that kind of thing. You know, we're gonna make a traveling bed. All right. All right. Mm, mm, mm. Here we are. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now we got a traveling bed. But, and it's like I said, I've seen it time and time again. Every community goes through this stuff. And eventually it just goes away. It's like that type of behavior, the toxic behavior is like people get tired of it real fast. It's like, I mean, when I say real fast, it's like in a year or two, people look at it and go, no, we went through that. We're not going to go through it again. Enough. It's either fans or content creators that do that shit. And the community just goes, no. Well, I'll be honest about it. Nux is an example of that. I mean, he had some modicum of respect within the VTuber community. He doesn't anymore. Because people got tired of his edgelord antics. I mean, at one time, yeah, they thought it was amusing, but they outgrew it. He didn't. He's still that way to this day. And he doesn't get why people don't like him. Or what he did wrong. And the main thing he did wrong, he refused to realize it's not funny. Really. Everybody grew up but him. Everybody evolved but him. Okay? And to a certain extent, Tectone's the same way. And I don't mean, I'm not trying to trash on these guys. Well, except for Nux. I always trash on Nux. I mean, I'm not trying to really trash on Tectone. Because it's, I'll be honest about, it's just way too fucking easy to do it. Boom. Boom. You know? It is, put it this way, it isn't a fucking challenge. I mean, all you gotta do is tune into some of Hassan's streams and you can trash him Tectone. You know, he'll give you plenty of fucking material to do it. You know, and the sad part, a lot of his material is juvenile, to be honest with you. And I need a furnace. Okay. Let's cook up some of this iron, and we can actually make ourselves some better armor. But it's not that hard. Okay, you just listen to some people's streams that rant and rave about these guys, and like I said, it's not that hard to do. And why go for the low hanging fruit? You know, it's like the insult those people were throwing around about fans of VTubers. It's like, give me something new. Give me something I haven't heard of. So if you're gonna insult the VTuber community, at least be original. You know, because they're all saying the same fucking thing. It's weird. The comic books were weird at one point. Watching animes was real weird at one point. If you like sci-fi, it was weird at one point. It's I kind of like shake my head to it because like it's weird. I was like, and your point being what exactly? You know, everything. If you look at it, everything's fucking weird from people's perspective who don't understand it. Now, here's the thing. This is why I don't like gatekeeping, by the way. In order to understand it, you need to get involved with the community and talk to these people. Realize who's like the people who are sane, and not like acting like a fucking lunatic. I'll be right back. I want to grab some candy real fast. And see if I can get rid of these acid burps. I'll be right back. Just gonna take a second. In my room. I got some candy canes. No. Well, that didn't work out that well. Why did they make candy canes so hard to get the little plastic off? Okay. That works. They're just gonna hang you down. Where are they? And you get more Tums. And now that I stand up, I gotta go do old man stuff. I'll be right back. And my bladder dropped and everything else went, and all the liquid in it wants to come out. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Alright. Now I got an acid in my mouth. Okay, that should be enough to do armor. But no. Like I said, it's the growing pains of any community. They go through this little thing. Yeah, I might as well make a shield while I'm at it. Okay. And put you all in the backpack. We'll put you right there. Put you right there. We're gonna put you over there. You can go in the backpack. Move you over there. I should put you there. Put you there. Yeah, I saw those. I was like, I gotta get that. There we are. Really? That was annoying. But the whole point is that once you notice the signs of growth of communities and how they behave as more popular something becomes, the more people come into you could try to gatekeep as much as you want. It's not gonna fucking work. It has never worked. It's like the Blue Archive stuff. I'm gonna keep Sea Dog out of it. Why? Oh, he said something 5 years ago about lolicons or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, listen. I did a stream on the lolly debate, which is pretty much summed up with, I could summed up in a sentence. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I just don't care. It's like something that people bring up when they're bored and just want to have a fight with somebody. That's all. That's the whole lolicon debate to me. It's something that you just bring up to have a fight with somebody. Because you're not going to change anybody's mind. Especially if you're being a psychotic dumbass. That goes for both sides, by the way. And sometimes you gotta let those people that they have those opinions that you like have a problem with into the community so they can learn about the community and why you like this and all that stuff, and to keep them on the outside just to insulate yourselves from, well, lack of a better word, criticism, doesn't make it look good. Is there legitimate criticism for VTubers? Yes. But not what we're hearing. That's typically tossed around. Oh, it's weird. You use an avatar. Why don't you use IRL? What's all that stuff? I mean, that crap. Yeah, it's useless. What's some legitimate complaints about VTubers? Well, they don't have a good, very business sense. You know, they rely too much on family to handle their business, which, you know, it goes back to what I said a long time ago, which is, oh, I didn't want to do that, is, no, get someone that has experience to handle your business. Now, really, to be honest about it, don't have family because your brother used to be a manager of McDonald's. Don't have him be your manager. You know, it's kind of like, Tommy is special. He took a course in business in college. Uh-huh. Actually, I want that torch back. I don't need. Boom. Okay, let's put that. Take that back. Where was that at? It's east. It's over that way. Okay, let's go that way. And maybe we'll come across a waystone or something like that on the way. So yeah, let's go down without dying. That'd be good. Because I really don't want to make a long ass trip to base from the spawn. What the hell are those? Oh, there's chickens. Is it about time for? Yeah, it is time for me to. But you know, you get someone who has experience to do the tasks that you need them to do, as far as like being they have really a major influence on your brand. You know, that some has some experience dealing with marketing, managing, and that kind of stuff. I mean, that's what I looked for, and I found somebody like that. I can honestly say I trust. And no, we're friends. That's about as far as it goes. Okay. I've said recently I am not in a romantic relationship because I don't want to deal with it. That's kind of where I'm at on that. No, don't worry about it. I don't have dogs, so why would I need dog armor for? Being honest. All right. I haven't seen any waystones yet. It's kind of discouraging. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is like plenty of resources here. Oh, that's gravel. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. I love calcite. I love building with calcite. I think it's a cool block. I mean, it's not strong. It won't. If a creeper blows up on it, it's like it has no durability whatsoever. It just like completely goes away. But yeah. All right. Let's get some stuff over here. We get some. But yeah, I mean, and that's the reason why I picked her. Is because she has experience doing marketing and managing. And that's the reason why I picked her. And the most important thing is I trust her. Okay. And she's not related to me. We are friends, and that's it. And that's the way it's gonna stay, by the way. I realize how bad that sounds too. And I don't mean to make it sound that bad. I'm looking for waystones. I just realized how bad I made that sound. I don't mean it. It's not that she's not a nice person or pretty or anything like that. It's just one too young for me, to be honest. I'm just gonna keep on going down this way. Let me put a resource. Okay, there we are. I come back here, and there's also the simple fact this is like the perfect place for ancient cities. Okay. But yeah, it's, you know, I also kind of need someone as a point of contact about anything business related, to be honest with you. Because once again, I'm terrible. I have a, I would say I have an understanding of business, but I don't have the ability to execute those understandings, if that makes any sense. And I need someone that can do the execution for me. You know, I could come up with the ideas, but I don't know how to make those ideas reality. And I need someone to do that. Okay, because no, I want to concentrate on what I'm doing right now: streaming, coming up with ideas for content, sort of like when I did VTuber radio, music radio, which you can't find because I deleted the stream because I already know it was going to get me into shitload of trouble of copyright and all that stuff. That's why I said it was on archive. It's gone. It's in the net, in the void. If you missed it, you missed it. You know. So it's like, I mean, I constantly want. Oh, there's a village right ahead. Maybe I have a waystone I can steal. Pink sheep, pink sheep. Look, I found pink sheep, dude. A pink sheep. There's a pink sheep right there. Look, a pink sheep is right there. I don't know why that's a big fucking deal for everybody. I don't know why pink sheep's a big fucking deal. Why, you kill them, you get. I know they're rare, but I only get people like freaking out about finding them. It's like, yeah, you found a pink sheep. Woo! Okay, calm down. I mean, now we're gonna make a stone. A stone hoe. It's a typical ex-wife joke here. You know. I mean, I could be mean and actually give the hoe my ex-wife's name, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not that mean. Oh, we got some hay bales. Let's see what we got here. Anything get in here? We don't need another smoker. I'm assuming there was a sheep here at one point, and it's no longer here. Oh, almost left a hay bale behind. Did I just hear something? Whoa! I guess I do. I am going to need a stone shovel. It's kind of like put you right there for right now. Let's do this. All right. Ah, see, there we are. Huh? All right. And then we do dish. Then we do. Nope. Right there. Nope. Fuck. There and there. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, we got something in here. I'll take that, and I'll take that. And guess what? I'll also take that. What we got here? Wow. You're just like sort of all over the place here with this water stuff. There's that. Okay, don't know exactly what's going on here. I think that's takes care of everything. What's that? I don't know what that was. Okay. Oh, you're fine. See, watermelon. I saw some hay over here someplace. Maybe. Oh, there's some hay right there. Tell you what. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I'm not gonna steal everything. Oh, there we are. I tell you what, we're just gonna make this village like really happy by planting all this wheat seeds here, because the farmer is shirking his duties somewhat in this case. Oh, it's a leaf. Oh, there's the hay bells. Hay bells ring. Can you hit? Let's see. There it is. I made my promise. I sang. Yeah, the singing thing was a wink wink, not nudge nudge joke. There's hay bells over there too. What's can I see if there's a house down here, or is it just there is a house over there? Why is it always like Savannah has these freaky? That was weird. Yeah. Do want to check out the house? Is that a cat? Yep, that's a cat. Wee. Probably better if I just go up this one. On the looks of things. Yep, that's the way to go. Oh, this little kid's like I have this whole place to himself. Damn, damn, son. They don't like you. They made you say, "Hey, I know a good place for you to live. In the hole. Go live in the hole." Oh, jeez. I feel sorry for the kid. Oh, cat. Meow. Oh, let's do that. Can we get out of here? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, technically, it's not. He's not trapped down there. I guess he can get up here. Oh, jeez, that's just kind of cruel. Hey, kid, go. You're gonna live in the hole. What we got? We can take that. Whee! I thought I was gonna miss it. But hey, I didn't miss it, so we're good. All right, what we got here? Ooh, we got some bread. Yeah, we can put that in here. I don't need anything else out there. Let's kind of clear out our inventory real fast. Listen, the cats apparently like being in it. Come here, you little fuck. Come here. Come here. Yeah, your ass is mine now. You're not getting away from me. Come here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go up there. Yeah. Who you freaking... I'm so going to kill you. Come here. Come here. No, yeah, fall on that. Yeah, there you go. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, God damn it. Don't, I died. Died to fucking pufferfish that thinks it's... I swear, I'm gonna kill this fucking pufferfish. I'm really gonna kill this fucking pufferfish. That's screw creepers, screw zombies. I'm killing every fucking pufferfish I come across. Because, a little shit. Where are you? I am going to find you. Oh, there you are. Come here, you little fuckball. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Come here. Well, you're not getting away from me. Nope. No. Oh, that probably would help. Oh, fuck. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? If I had a trident, I would skewer your ass already. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where's that pufferfish? There you are. Yeah, go down. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. There you are. Worth it. Totally worth it. It was totally worth it. Hey, I told you I was a grumpy old man. I don't put up with bullshit from pufferfishes. I can tell you that much. I got. Alright, I don't need that anymore. Up here. All I want to do is check these out. Wait, let's see what we got. 2 emerald. Yeah, we apparently got a cat over here someplace. Let's go ahead and grab the watermelons. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Yeah. That's going in a frame, I'll tell you that right now. I'm not petty, you're petty. What we got? Let me see anything that we can. Base is over there. Well, maybe it would be a good idea to go back to base after I eat something here real fast. But you gotta pick your battles in Minecraft, and pufferfishes are my battle. Little fuckers. I'm putting up with their bullshit, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Screw the Ender Dragon. For me to beat the game, I gotta kill all the pufferfishes. Oh, fucker caught me good, too. You know? Yeah, I'm getting close to it. I can't believe I haven't gone that far from base, to be honest with you. I can't believe I haven't found Waystone yet. That's kind of... I haven't been to a village that has a Waystone. That's interesting. Do I have that? That mod should be... Hold on. Real fast. I want to see. This will tell me if I have the mod. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. It's right there. All right. I just want to see if it was working. Because usually I come across at least one by now. You know? I haven't even come across one yet. Huh. Oh, flip and beehive. Alright. Let's clear our inventory. We'll just leave you here. I started off going that way, didn't I? Yeah, I was checking that out. And then I went to this. And I went to that. I'm gonna zoom in on that village a little bit. No, it doesn't have a waystone place. Okay. Huh. Surprising. I mean, typically I come across waystones left and right. Boom, boom. Yeah, you're going airframe. I pretty much can tell you that for a fact. You're going airframe. I gotta set that down. No, no, you're gonna go someplace else. Oh, that can come out. That can come out. That can come out. Do 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 do. All right. I'm gonna show you why I actually one of the other reasons why I get the spruce log and why I want Ponzel. Let's go ahead and plant these. We're gonna plant them way the fuck. No, not that we're gonna plant them where we're gonna plant them. Let's see what this terrain looks like here. Is this like pretty? I think I could fit like 4 here. I make this like Spruce Hill or something. I don't know. Oh, I got 2 left. So pluh, pluh. I don't need that. All right. And once those grow and give me some Ponzel, I'll show you why I want that stuff. All right. Okay. Let me take care of this real fast. Boom. And we're gonna put some coal in both of these, and we're gonna go ahead and get that cooking. The fuck is Sandy Sounds? What the hell is that? Hold on. Then we can make a bucket. Alright. I don't know what Sandy Sounds are. It's like, hey, did the sand just fucking fart or something? I don't know. Alright. Let me sleep, let me sleep, let me sleep, let me sleep, let me sleep. I'm old. I need a nap. I need a nap. I need a nap. I need a nap. What the hell, dude? Come on. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That can get out there. Hey, yup, we gotta cook you. And we'll put you in here. We get you out of there. I'll plant you later. Okay, you can go in here. Sort. And you can go in there. We can put you right there. And what else we got? We got coal. I do want to keep a stack of coal in the backpack. And these can come out. All right. And sort. Okay. What am I missing here? I am missing. I should grab. Yeah, grab that so we can have at least some wood on us. It's not a big deal, but it saves me wear and tear on my axe. Oh, there it is. Here's one. When they all grow, I'll show you. Well, where's that one at? Why I want Ponzel? Because I just realized I can do this. Oh, that's actually a good place. I like that. It worked out kind of well. God damn it. This is why I was avoiding. Wanted to avoid. Okay. Boom. Nope. Yeah, we'll just stick with a stone axe for right now. It didn't chop it down. Uh-huh. Because you're annoying. That's why you did that. You just want to be fucking annoying, that's all. Where are you? Okay, let's go put this stuff up, and I'll show you why I wanted the Ponzel. Well, eventually, because this is like the easiest way to do what I'm thinking I can do here. I'll just put you up there right now. I'll deal with you later. Where are you? Okay. I just think I need one. I don't think I need all of them. Yeah, you can plant you can get the big mushrooms if you plant them in Punzel. Which will save hunting down mushrooms later. You know? Just makes sense to me. You just leave it there and just boop, it will get big on its own. Hey, jackass. No. It would be a good idea to get name tags. Tectone, XQC. I'm just being a dick, okay? Not that I really give a flying fuck. It's just like, I think it would be funny. You know? Name the two jackasses, XQC and Tectone. I mean, I know they're donkeys. But I also have donkeys in Minecraft. I'm not trying to be mean, but it just comes out sometimes. You know, I can't help myself. What do I want to do? I really want to go find waystones. Let's see. Let's see how much coverage we have done. We went here and we left this village here, and we got this whole area over here to explore. Yeah, no pale garden over there, which a little disappointing, but hey, it's not a big deal. We'll eventually find one. You got Resource Mountain right there. I got this candy cane. I got the candy cane. Got candy canes to kind of help me quit smoking. So, no, if I quit smoking, it's going to save me a lot of money per month, almost like $200. And that, in fact, I just want to quit smoking, and I can't really deal with the nicotine pet. That's the problem. I think over here is where, yeah, we spawned in over here, and that's what we discovered. It was just a big lake. Man, I could just get in the boat and go around again. No, I don't want to deal with fucking puffer fishes. Let me see something real fast. I gotta decide what I want to do. Do I just want to go straight into chatting, checking out Twitter and YouTube, or do I want to continue on? Because I am getting a little tired, and if you notice, I've been trying to end my streams by 11 o'clock. around that general time frame. It's 10 o'clock now, my time, because I'm streaming twice a day, and I want to make sure I give myself plenty of rest. Granted, I am not going to stream tomorrow. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. That way I can talk about stuff real fast and go over a few things. All right. Boom. We'll go there. And there's a few things to go over. Okay. The opening song, by the way, Grandma tased the carolers, but funny bluegrass country bluegrass. Okay, let me just say this all over again because I fucked it up all the time. Grandma tased the carolers, funny bluegrass Christmas song. Okay, that was the opening. What's going on with Lily? Drama has been repelling. Just no rehashing some things that JJ want to rehash. That's all. Nothing. Hey, Horace, you want me to give you a surprise? Let me know if you want me to give you a surprise. I'll give you a surprise, Horace. If you want me to give you a surprise. Hey, look at there. Hey, boss is streaming. Oh, cool. But boss has like been one of my biggest supporters. I have great deal of debt. Sure. All right. Okay, 1 second. I gotta get into OBS to do it. I think. All right, Horace, type your, send a message. Trust me, you'd be pleasantly surprised. Oh yeah, Nanners got banned. She got banned for jerking off a fucking banana in a game. Yeah. Yeah, Horace, go ahead. Send a message through. You'll be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, let me see if I can find that. Because it's a stupid reason to get banned. It was a game mechanic, and there's worse things that happen on Twitch than jerking off a banana. I'll be honest. It's like really, really, really dumb. That's the reason why I don't like Twitch. Look how long it took him to ban a chick that shoplifted at Target. It was just due to outrage. Nanner? That's it. No. Yeah, Nanners. Okay, there we are. Where is it? Okay. December 16th. Yeah, there it is. This is what got her banned.
What the fuck is this music? What the fuck is this music? It's a banana. And I've been really trying to change my
That's the reason why Nanners got banned. This is actually the game. The game's developed the jar, by the way. Welcome, moderator Horace. How you doing, buddy? Surprise. You've been coming to my chat for a while, and you've been following the rules, and you've been nothing but respectful and all that stuff. So you earned it. I that would give me a total of 4 moderators, and that's the limit. Don't ask me to. For right now, there is not going to be no more moderators. Horace is now my 4th moderator, and there you go. You earned it, buddy. Yeah, that's just about the dumbest reason why I got playing the game the way it was meant to, and she's just laughing. She's not making any really crude jokes or anything like that. It's just the way the game is supposed to be played. That's, yeah, it's just it was a stupid reason to be banned. Oh yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, I didn't really think that was gonna. Well, it's what happens, Mama Oko. It's what happens. What? They're not entering a different fucking country. You know, Jesus Christ, vetting. What? You gonna run criminal checks on people before you decide if they're gonna be in the community? I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. No, people say shit online all the time. I've been operating this Twitter account since April, but if you go into my personal Twitter account, I'm thinking I don't think I really say anything bad on my personal Twitter account because I hardly ever used to use Twitter for a long time. I mean, I was not very big on social media as using it. I mean, everyone, like, Facebook is basically for me to stay in touch with my family. I used to do, long. I'm talking about no. It'd be like 20 years ago when I was posting podcasts and stuff like that on Facebook. And I don't think even my podcasts are still up anymore. My comic book podcasts are long gone. I mean, I think you could maybe find them if you know what to look for, but it won't be under That Grumpy Old Guy, by the way. And the podcasts were a little bit were toxic. I will say that they were toxic, but I wasn't like, being derogatory towards skin color. I wasn't being racist, or I wasn't, using slurs or anything like that. I was being just a toxic comic book guy. But I gotta respond to Mama. To say no to someone due to being for things they have said in the past because they are unaware of. The thing is that Connor doesn't like lollies. He doesn't like lolly shows. I mean, etchy lolly shows. Okay, I mean, that's his prerogative. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Connor. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to get into a kerfuffle with Mama Oka. I respect Mama Oka. I think he does wonderful content, and I don't want to get into 10 rounds with him. But gatekeeping is isolated. I mean, we got vetting those coming out. And that crossing some fucking border. All right? The only way to learn about something is to let these people in. I mean, once they come in and they're like being fucking assholes, yeah, then like lock them, isolate them, and kick them out of the community, that kind of shit. Yeah, go for it. Go for that. But just to deny them of something they said, I don't give a shit if it's a fucking month ago or last week. Put it this way, I don't care if it was last week. If they haven't experienced it themselves, the medium, the game, or whatever. I mean, Connor has played games that has lolly models in it. All right, this is the problem with gatekeeping. You don't know. We don't want you here because you don't understand this, and you said this shit, but you don't watch any of Connor's content when he's actually played games with has lolly models in it. I think he played another gotcha game that had like a little girl witch in it or something like that. And he didn't say anything. I mean, they point to this episode of Trash Taste where they got a model of what's her face from Orogo Sensei, and Connor didn't like it because he sees it as a little girl being sexualized. That's his right. All right. It made him uncomfortable. And there's people who are uncomfortable with seeing lollies, a lolly model being sexualized. And by the way, that character is 12 in that show. No, I think she's like 12 or 13. She's definitely a fucking minor, by the way. This is not the 3,000-year-old vampire trope. He was a fucking minor in that show. All right. And Connor has watched that show and knew the age, and that's the reason why he was uncomfortable with it. Now you got more context to why he was uncomfortable. All right. It's just not the appearance. It's just like things. And everybody has a right to be uncomfortable. If you go deny Connor the right to be uncomfortable about seeing a lolly, then you deny the right for Iron Mouse to be uncomfortable about people asking her what she really looks like. I'm an all or nothing type of person. Okay, you can't say it's okay for that person to be uncomfortable over something that's what most people will see as a minor issue, but this thing with Connor and this Blue Archive thing is a fucking minor issue. Let him play the fucking game. Let him experience it. Maybe you change his help change his opinion, but you're just going to go ahead and deny the right for him to change to experience it and maybe get a different viewpoint on the subject that you feel strongly about. Doesn't make any fucking sense. That's isolating your community from people who may have a different opinion than you without giving them a chance to learn and grow. You're isolating the community from people who have different viewpoints. Just because he said something last week. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Trash Taste. It's been a while since I watched any anime-related stuff, to be honest with you. It just doesn't make fucking sense. You can't come to our corner of the internet unless you pass a criminal background, and we go through all your social media history. We check every single fucking message that you ever made in the lifetime that you've been on the motherfucking internet. That's such bullshit. People have said stuff on the internet, on message boards, on social media that they wouldn't say today because they grow up, they get mature, they experience things. Connor had a bad take on VTubers. He learned about it, and now his opinion on it is a hell of a lot different. Now, if you were gatekeeping Connor based on what he said about VTubers, he would never experience it. And he wouldn't become one of the strongest, strong advocate for VTubers. When he started collabing with Iron Mouse had a lolly model. She looked like a little girl. You know, she didn't have the big boobs and all that stuff. She really doesn't have big boobs now. It's normal size, but they weren't prominent of the model as they are now. You go check out like Iron Mouse's original model, not the way back when one way everybody thinks she has a fucking daughter for some reason when she was doing a bit. But it looked like a young girl, like someone that was like maybe 16 years old. And he said that he occasionally watched Iron Mouse every once in a while on Trash Chase. Okay, Sea Dog learned about VTubing, became an advocate and a strong supporter of VTubers. He has collabed with multiple VTubers, not just VShojo talent. I'm talking about there's been a lot of independent VTubers that have collabed with Connor because he learned about it. And to deny him the ability to learn and appreciate Blue Archive for something he's fucking said, well, goddamn. Get the fucking swastikas out, why don't you? Let's build a wall like they had in Germany. Normies on this side. Whoever you want to fucking call yourself on the other side. We're all normies at one point. We all have these preconceived notions at one point. And until you actually experience this stuff, you don't change your viewpoint. That's why gatekeeping doesn't work. You want people to come in. You want them to change their viewpoint. And you do not want to hold them accountable to what they had, what way they thought, and what they said before that. Because that's how you help change how people view certain things. To isolate your community. They tried it with comic books. It didn't fucking work. They tried it with Star Trek. It didn't fucking work. They tried it with Star Wars. It didn't fucking work. In fact, in a lot of these cases, it made things worse. I mean, look at the Star Wars movies that came out. You could call that reverse gatekeeping. They didn't want you there, so they changed the way characters behave and everything. Instead of, people called them out and called them normies, and they doubled down. So what did gatekeeping solve? It destroyed the franchise. Listen, what I'm saying here, what I'm trying to say, ad nauseum. You gotta have to allow people in to experience this stuff and learn about it. Don't use words vetting. Don't go through their fucking social media or their fucking podcast, because everybody says shit that you haven't agreed with. I mean, a lot of people go after Connor because he has a friendship with Hassan. So what? Who gives a shit? So he's friends with Hassan. Does that mean he agrees with everything Hassan says? Probably not. It's highly unlikely. Because I'm sure you have friends that don't agree with everything you fucking say. I know I had friends that didn't agree with everything I fucking said. That's just reality. And just to say, oh, he's an awful person because he's friends with this guy. Go fuck yourself. We're all individuals. Now, I get it that you want to hold Connor accountable for the things he said about lollies and all this stuff. Because, once again, I think it's fucking stupid, by the way. The whole lolly debate I think it's just fucking dumb. It's just dumb. If you like it, great. If you don't, okay. Shut up. That's it. That's my whole thing about it. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, okay. But tell you what, shut up about it. I have watched Urosama. It has a lolly character in it, but she's not sexualized. It's actually fucking funny. People are off put by the name of the show. Okay, but yeah, I know that, JJ. I'm aware of that. She's going to spend time with her family, which is probably a good thing for her, and actually go talk to a therapist, from what I remember. I mean, let's put, once again, I like using the phrase, I do not want to join an exclusive club that has me as a member. I want to join a club that welcomes me and welcomes anybody else to learn about their club. You know, why do people say the shit they say about VTubing communities? Look how you fucking behave sometimes. That's a clue. I mean, yeah, I call out Tectone because he's wrong about a lot of shit about VTubing. As far as a business standpoint, he is fucking wrong. He deals with like he believes that all VTuber corporations run like Niji-Sanji. No, they don't. And he listens to people that have a reason to have a biased opinion about things. Nux. Yeah, Lolly's a body type. It's a child. What's the? It's a female. It's typically a female character that is called Lolly. I think a male child is called something else. I don't know what it's called because I don't really fucking pay attention to it. When I was watching anime on a regular basis, I would read the show description, and if it sounded like it was going to be funny or humorous, I'll give it a watch. It doesn't mean I'm going to watch all the episodes. It means that I'm going to give it a chance. And if it can make me laugh, I'll keep watching. If it has a lolly character, if it's like lolly characters, fine. If it's making me laugh, I'm good. You know, I'm good. If I'm being entertained, I'm good. The character designs don't really fucking matter to me. It's the entertainment value I'm getting out of the show. All right. Now, do I watch? Have I watched any ecchi shows with a lolly character? I know where the 3000 vampire thing came from. I don't remember the anime. I know where that saying came from because it was like all over the place for a fucking while. Have I watched an ecchi? I don't think I have. I mean, there was like little sisters in there, but they weren't sexualized in them. Uh, I I mean, there's like famous To Love Aru, I think it was called. I don't remember. I think I'll watch a couple episodes of that. I gave it a chance because it was supposed to be a comedy. It didn't make me laugh, so I stopped fucking watching it. To be honest with you, uh, but I don't think I really watched anime with like that was ecchi that was like had a prominent lolly in it. I mean, I may have, and it may happen in a later episode, and it just I wasn't being entertained by it, so I stopped watching it like after 2 episodes. You know, it's about what entertains you. Now, seeing a lolly character, if just seeing a lolly character and you just freak out about, no, I get that. I get that. All right, I get getting like you didn't even give it a fucking chance. I understand that because then you're just automatically going on preconceived notions. Oh, everybody wants to fuck the 12-year-old. That's what this show's all about. Everybody wants to fuck the 12-year-old. I could get being like upset by that and feeling it's fucking creepy. I get that. I do. But if you it's just automatically, if like one of the prominent characters is a young, a 12, 14-year-old, and you say, I can't watch this because there's a 12 or 14-year-old. And even though I was enjoying it until that character showed up, fine. No, that's your opinion. That's your biases. If you don't want to expand and realize, hey, it's not going to be the way you think it is, you're missing out. All right. Because a lot of people have these weird notions about Japanese entertainment. Don't get me wrong, there's some stuff that's in Japanese entertainment that would be considered weird by Westerner standards. I mean, just look at some of their fucking game shows and their comedies. Okay, to Westerners or Europeans, it's like they're weird. Okay, but that's their entertainment and that's part of their culture. And to judge them on this stuff is doing it a disservice to the Japanese culture. Okay, I'm sure that Connor, who does live in Japan, understands Japanese culture a lot better than anybody still living in the West, because he's lived in Japan 4 years now. So I think he gets it. I think he has a good grasp on the Japanese culture. He may not totally understand it or why they do the things they do, but he probably has accepted it. All right. So just because he says something that, hey, I don't like this figurine of this little girl, so be it. He just didn't like that figurine of the little girl. All right. Has he said other things about quote unquote lollies? Yes. When they did a hentai episode, he refused to watch a hentai that had a lolly character in it. He just absolutely refused, which I think would be, a lot of people will be okay with. I hope. Now, here's the thing. He has watched hentai that had big boobed high school girls in it. Take that for what you will. You know? Just watch some of the trash taste hentai review shows. And some of the hentai titles you can look up and see what the models look like. And if this is set in a high school, there you go. You know, it's to me, gatekeeping is about the stupidest fucking thing in the world. It really is. It really is. You're denying the people a chance to understand your point of view. Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of the horse game versus PETA thing. Let's just say that PETA will never do that again because they could get sued. All right, let me see. You don't give them. No, I don't want to go back and forth with you on this, Mama Oko. I'm just gonna have to. This is not being the bigger man thing, by the way. I just don't want to get into a tit for tat with Mama Oko because it's just gonna get nowhere. I know we just have a difference of opinion on this about Connor. I know that. I know how he feels about Connor. And most likely I'm not going to be able to change his opinion on it. And I'm not going to have a public spat over something I don't feel is that big of a fucking deal, to be honest with you. To my core, I don't like gatekeeping. It's never worked. Never. Those people you try to keep out, they still get in. It never works. Do you think just because Connor's not going to do the sponsor stream for Blue Archive, that he's out of curiosity, he's not going to play the fucking game? You just lost. Your gatekeepers just fucking lost. Let me just respond to this real fast. Let me fix my grammar. I mean, it was something to promote something with Blue Archive, some event they were doing. And he probably already has a free copy of the fucking game. It's part of the agreement. You don't get to return. You don't have to return it back. It's probably along the lines of how to, kind of compensate using his name to promote the material, even though it was just, I guess, was for a few hours. It doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to play that game on stream. It doesn't mean he not going to play that game and talk about it. The Gatekeepers lost at that point. As soon as he plays the game, if he ever talks about that game on stream, the Gatekeepers lost. He didn't stop them. And Connor is sometimes will do things just to piss those type of people off. He's British. They like pissing people off. It would be insane if Twitter freaks decide to cancel Azure Lane because of the Iron Blood. Yeah. By the way, Connor has played Azure Lane, by the way. I know a lot about. I said this reason why I know a lot about, like, say, Connor and V2. I watch a lot of these fucking streams for a while, for the last 4 some years. Okay. 5 some years. Since basically 2020. I've watched a lot of VTubers. And I mean, Coefficient, Nags, Connor, these IRL streamers that take part of the VTubing community, I've watched them too. And I remember it's like Nags didn't know jack shit about fucking VTubers. He learned. And everybody was like, bro, yeah. And there was nobody saying, hey, you are basically, I think he was like a Smash player or something like that. You got your little group over there. Stay over there. He was curious. He wanted to know. Same thing with Coefficient. I think Coefficient started streaming just strictly fighting games. He fell into the rabbit hole. And nobody went to Coefficient and said, hey, stay over in the fighting game thing. We don't need you over here. We got to vet you. We got to do like a criminal history, and we got to check all your social media accounts. See if you ever said anything bad about anime and VTubing or anything, or you said anything about lollies. Come on. Really? You got to give him a chance. You always know. I don't want to get worked up about this. Okay. Let me put it this way. I don't deny Mama Oko to feel the way he's feeling. Okay. I'm not denying his feelings. Okay. What I'm basically trying to say is, regardless of anything else that's been said about gatekeeping or about VTubers or about lollies, sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith. Sometimes you get burned for it, and sometimes you're surprised by it. That all of a sudden, hey, this is fun game. This is a fun game and everything, because that's what it's about. It's about the fucking game. Now, everybody is making a big deal about lollies. Okay. If Connor wasn't comfortable playing the game because it had lollies in it, he wouldn't take the sponsorship. Yeah, they offered him money. But at the same token, why subject himself to something that's going to make him uncomfortable all the time, playing it, and open himself to a world of hate? doesn't make fucking sense. Now, I understand Connor typically, opens himself up to a world of hate. He has defended Iron Mouse left and right over the past month, and people cheered him for it. But in this instance, I don't get it. It's like a 180 turnaround. Why doesn't no one give him a chance to experience this for himself and have a different opinion? Once again, he didn't think highly of VTubers other than Iron Mouse. He didn't really know Iron Mouse that well. He just watched a couple of streams, couple clips of Iron Mouse. They're best friends now. Because he chose to, collab with her once, then twice, and just the friendship grew from there. And he learned about VTubing through Iron Mouse and started collabing with other VTubers, and not just the VShojo girls, but he's collabed with multiple VTubers on independent scene. Granted, most of them through Iron Mouse. I will say that most of them were through Iron Mouse. Now there's always going to be people who are going to hate on what you like. It's getting out there. I'm like a big thing. I'm a very big supporter of VTubing. I am. I even have what people would consider. I am a VTuber. Have a PNG model. I don't consider myself a VTuber. I consider myself a PNG tuber. I'm on the outside, really. That's kind of where I'm at. But believe it or not, I might as well announce this now since I'm trying to step around the subject. I am going to have a collab on Saturday around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Central Time. I will be collabing with Skull, the Hellhound Helldiver. And we're just going to sit there and learn about each other. We're going to talk about a variety of subjects, by the way. So, yeah, I'll be collabing with Skull on Saturday around, it'd be 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 o'clock Central Time. To have, this is typically how I do collabs with someone I don't really know that well. But we're probably going to talk about the subject too. We're going to cover multiple VTubing subjects, including, the Senator stuff. And I'm sure we're going to bring up like Tectone, Nux, and all that stuff. And yeah. So that's gone. I don't have to tiptoe around this subject anymore. I'm trying not to step on what we're possibly going to talk about in there. But it's I don't particularly. It's because I respect. Now I would go tit for tat with Nux. Put it that way. Someone I don't give a shit about on Twitter. I will sit there and go to town on them. Because I respect Mama Oko, I choose to not. If he wants to talk to me privately, we can do that. I'm fine with that. About this subject, I'm cool with it. If he wants me to come on and stream and talk, I'm fine with that too. Okay, I'm fine with that too. All right, I don't mind having a civil discussion about a topic we don't agree about. I'm fine with that. In fact, it's very stimulating for me. That's how you learn. That's how you grow as a person, to talk to someone that has a different viewpoint than you do. I'm all for that. Okay. Like I said, I am not going to sit here Fuck. Let me go there. Fucking, I don't know why my Sutton thing is full of wrestling. I don't get it. But and the reason why I don't want to sit here and have this little tit for tat with Mama Oka is because I respect Mama Oka. I mean, I'd rather if he's really interested in talking to me, one, we can go to Discord and have this discussion. Because I don't really like having a disagreement through text because a lot of nuances aren't there in print. Okay, tone of voice and all that stuff. I prefer like to have a voice conversation and no, that kind of stuff. Hell, I don't even like fucking texting on my phone to my kid. Okay. It pisses me off. Like I said, I'm a grumpy old man. If you want to talk to me, this is why I said, do not text me. If you want to talk to me, call me. I hate fucking texting. Okay. I basically use, I promote myself on my Twitter. I make typically silly comments. Yes, I have gotten serious about things. But with this issue is so fucking complex, really, to people. To me, it's not, really. The lolly debate's not complex. Either you like it or you don't. Then just shut up about it. Because I'll say this for a lot of people, we're fucking tired of hearing about it. Okay? There's a lot of us that are just fucking done with it. Just like, this has been going on for years. There's nobody's going to win this debate. Saying, can you just shut up about it already? I mean, that's where I stand. I just want everybody to shut up about the pro-lollies and the anti-lollies. I just want them to all fucking shut up. Okay? That's just the way I feel about it. I'm not one or the other. I was like, if it entertains me, I'll watch it. If it doesn't, guess what? I'm not going to fucking watch it because it doesn't entertain me. Just... And I don't know if that's how Connor feels. Has he said some stuff like, ew, they're sexualizing a lolly or something? I think he has said something along those lines. But it's is it a deal breaker? No. Okay, we recently, for the last 2 weeks, we had numerous people, large streamers and mid-tier and low-tier streamers, say shit about VTubers in general. Are you going to deny them the ability to change their opinions? I mean, there's some that, yeah, fuck them. I'm going to be honest. There's some that just plain straight up fuck them. Like XQC. Fuck them. All right? There's this I don't know how, Illuminate or whatever, who backhandedly kind of defended Iron Mouse thing. I'm not sure if it was defending her or as much as talking down to her. All right. Obviously, woefully uninformed about Iron Mouse. Woefully uninformed. That was obvious. But he seemed to be a reasonable person that just didn't know what he was talking about. Okay. Now, if he was to say, hey, I want to learn about this, don't sit there and say, hey, you said shit about Iron Mouse. Give him a chance. I mean, XQC, fuck him. He kind of made it known that he will never respect VTubers. He doesn't like VTubers. Blah blah blah. It's like burnt peanut. Go fuck yourself. Okay. He was the catalyst to all this. Him and Shroud to piss off the community, and they succeeded. Which really what pisses me off. They succeeded. Because I wonder how he would behave if he didn't win it. If Iron Mouse or Chibidoki won or Mori Calliope won it. Probably just make some comment about, which would be funny in Chibidoki's case. Oh, they have big titty V models. Of course they're going to win. It'd be something along those lines. Just another way to poke at the VTubing community to get them mad. That's all it is. That's all they want. No. I don't think Connor was really doing that with, I don't know if there's a lot of community. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Connor was doing that. He was just expressing his viewpoint. I don't think he was trying to, ooh, lollies are evil. I don't think he was doing that. He was just stating it makes him uncomfortable. What's wrong with saying what makes you uncomfortable? You know? I don't see a problem with that. It does not mean that he won't watch an anime that has lollies in it. He just says he doesn't want to watch them being sexualized. I don't think there's a problem with that. I really don't. If it makes you uncomfortable and you're honest about it, you're upfront about it, respect. I don't think he's ever. I don't think these words, hey, if you watch, I don't think Connor's ever said, hey, if you watch lollies, you're a pedophile. I don't think you can find a clip of him ever saying something like that. I don't think you can find a clip and say, if you watch lollies, you're weird and should be on a list. I don't think you're going to find anything like that either. I think the only thing he's ever really said and consistently said makes him uncomfortable. I don't think he's gone and degrade anybody about it. Now, there are people who've done that. There have been content creators that have done that. So be it. It's just their fucking opinion. But I don't think Connor has ever done that. That's my point. I don't think he ever called anybody who watched lollies a pedophile or they should be on some list of sexual offenders or anything like that. I don't think Connor's ever said anything along those lines. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. I think the worst thing he may ever said was, it's weird. That's about the most tame thing ever said about people watching lollies or that like lollies, that it's weird. That's the most tame thing ever. So I don't see it being him playing Blue Archive because I don't even know anything about this fucking game. And quite frankly, honestly, and I'm being 100% real, I don't want to know. Why? It's a gacha game, and I fucking hate gacha games. Not because of the community. I just don't like gacha games in general. I'm not interested in playing them. I'm not interested in watching other people play them. To be honest. Unless it's Saba. Then I'll watch Saba play it. And you know what? People call Saba a lolly. And I've dealt with people calling me a pedophile. I've dealt with people saying put me on a list. And all these other things because they know I watch Saba. I don't give them a fucking time of the day. They're not worth my fucking time. Because I know who I am. And I'm comfortable in my skin. I see Saba as entertainment. I love her singing. I think she's funny as hell. I when she gets serious, she's meaningful and she seems like a genuine person. You know, but because she has a quote unquote lolly model, right? And people said, the pedo bait, you like kids, all that bullshit. All right. I never seen that attitude from Connor. I haven't. And quite frankly, unlike a lot of people who's going off on Connor, I've watched a lot of Connor's streams. I've watched a lot of Trash Taste streams, especially the hentai streams, the getting drunk streams, their nightlife and Tokyo streams. When they went out, they had the contest to spend X amount of money on figurines. I've watched a lot. I watched his original take about VTubers. Then he had to deal with Maury Calliope coming on the show because Hololive responded. It's like, oh, okay, we're going to fix your ass. And his preconceived notions, he learned that were wrong. Let me repost that real quick, Perfex. Let me repost that, Perfex. No, so let me like it too. I will never hold people accountable for something they said in the past. And yeah, it could be something last week. If they come to me, listen, can you tell me about this stuff? Or, hey, you want to play this game with me? And they see the game and they go play the game and they may have something, an element of it that makes them uncomfortable. Because I know may have said some stuff in stream that have made Lobito and GVP and probably my son uncomfortable sometimes. But they seem to be cool with it. I may have said something on stream that made people who watch my streams uncomfortable. Fine, good. Why were you uncomfortable with it? That's my question. Why were you uncomfortable with it? Explain it to me. Tell me why. In a civilized manner, why were you uncomfortable with something I said? And what did I say? Okay. Because then we can have a discussion. And talking to someone that has a different viewpoint than you have is a good thing and a healthy thing. All right. I am not the type of person to try to get clout points on Twitter, Roy. If something really irritates me, I will write a long ass post, which I've recently done. If something really irritates me and I just need to get out there, and I'm the type of person that's just going to get it out. All right. This kind of stuff really doesn't irritate me. It does. The gatekeeping and the people saying, oh, you can't. It's just like, no, my attitude's like, fuck off. Who are you to say that he can't play the fucking game? So you ruin a sponsorship for some people, or for people. Zen has played Blue Archive, by the way, on stream. Iron Mouse has played Blue Archive on stream. Gart has played Blue Archive on stream. The only one that didn't do it is Connor. He was the new guy. The other three were going to show him how to play the damn thing. Oh, my God. It's like none of these people who do this knee-jerk reaction actually take the time to see if they actually play the game before. I mean, the excuses for Zed and Iron Mouse were the most fucking retarded takes ever. They're too corporate. They're fucking indie. And guess what? Most VTubers, in one way or another, are corporate. Because, for tax reasons, they have to incorporate themselves. If they're smart. And if they live in America. I don't know, like, the rest around the world as far as their tax structure is. There's going to be a point in time I'm going to be corporate because I'm going to incorporate myself to save some money on my taxes. Get bigger deductions. Like I said, that's fucking retarded to say that. Put it this way, okay? I'm going to rattle off a few names. Cinder, Shiley, Spite, Fruit, Cottontail VA, who the fuck have I done? Billion. Chibidoki. Megalodon. They are all corporations upon themselves. That's when you start earning a certain amount of money, you incorporate yourself to save a certain amount of money on your taxes. So, too corporate, what the fuck are you talking about? Just because Iron Mouse and Zen were part of VShojo? Not anymore! I mean, you could say I named up some people with Mythic. Okay, Mythic is a talent agency. Their job is to get sponsored. They're not there to tell a VTuber or any of their other talent that's with Mythic on how to do the streams. It's simple as that. Is Mythic a corporation? Yes. Is Mythic a VTuber corporation? No. They're if you want to say anything about Mythic, they are a streamer corporation. They got a variety of streamers under their umbrella. They take some money to get them sponsors. That's what Mythic does. And help promote them. That's all they do. Other than that, they don't require them to do concerts or shit like that. That's not who they are. I didn't really want to talk about this tonight because I know it was going to irritate me and get me a little heated. Because it's so fucking dumb. That's it to me. It's just so fucking dumb. From my standpoint, that's the thing. It's just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't see what the big fucking deal was. I don't. It's like all three of them played the game before. One hasn't. It was like it was going to be an educational thing for that guy to learn how to play the fucking game. To clown on him a little bit, which is a typical role for Connor, by the way. And just some people who go on Twitter and yell and scream loud enough to ruin things for people, to ruin well, probably maybe a good time for a lot of people. And a lot of people who weren't aware of the game or have this preconceived notion of the game will probably never play it now. Just because of what these people said on Twitter. They're just not going to play the fucking game. Because they don't want to be part of that fucking community that behaves that way. Let me see. I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it. Y'all can sit there and constantly. See? That's gatekeeping. That's being an isolationist. Oh, you don't agree about this particular part of whatever. He whines about anime. Well, I hate to tell you, but guess what? Most anime, if you look in the history of anime, anime community, there's a lot of people who whine about anime. I hate to fucking tell you that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. To say that, it just makes no sense. It's for a while there, that's a lot of what anime fans did. Was whine about anime. Oh, I've been around for a while. So tell me that anime fans don't whine about anime. It's like, let me find the hardest part of my desk and beat my head on it, okay? God. Listen, no community is like wine free. There's always going to be people who complain about the community they're part of. It just is. That's just the way it is. Oh, God. I know it's because I have more life experience than a lot of people I'm talking to online. That's the reason why I'm not responding on Twitter. And I'm just sitting here talking about it. It's because I have experienced this for decades. And to me, it's like, this isn't nothing new. Same dance, different hall. That's all it is. Everybody thinks that this is something new, and it isn't. It's the same shit, just on a different shoe. That's all it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't get it. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of people think my name on Twitter is a joke. No, that's actually who I am. I'm a grumpy old guy. And I just reached a point where either I get really pissed off and irritated and I just go off, or I just find it so fucking funny I just can't stop laughing at it. It's like, okay, whatever, guys. You just go that route. You'll learn. You'll find out. Just go for it. And eventually you're going to wake up one day and it's like all the normies are now in the community. And because the way you behave, you get Force Awakens or whatever the other one, whatever the fucking 3 Star Wars movies were. I forgot. I just remember Force Awakens because I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Then after that, everything turned to shit. You know? Because that's what's going to happen. You try to gatekeep, that's what's going to happen. Because you'll eventually get taken over by people who just don't give a shit. It's not because that... It's because you didn't let them in. That you sit there and you went on the attack. And not try to explain things. Like, hey, do not go up to a VTuber and ask them what they look like. Or when someone's doing that kind of things, I say no, you step in and say we don't ask that, and you don't do it in a malicious way. We say we don't talk about that because to protect her privacy, and you're filming her right now, so you're not permitted to ask that particular type of question. Should have Iron Mouse said that? Yeah. Should her handler that was there said that? Definitely. Because they know what type of person Iron Mouse is. That's someone Iron Mouse knows. And it wasn't Connor either. Did Nimi get married? That's pretty good. That's impressive. That was impressive. I gotta say that. Let me give that a like and then repost that. That was impressive. I mean, there is. Listen, I get a lot of artwork of Saba on my timeline, and some of it's sexualized, and I don't repost it. I kind of just scroll by it real fast because I don't see her that way. Okay, and there's other artwork that has been sexualized about other VTubers. It's like, you know, I know I make fun of Big Boss, Bossburn on Twitter, and of the stuff he posts. You know, it's fine. Okay, but I don't particularly. That's the reason I got filters on Twitter right now. I don't particularly want to see it because I don't see VTubers that way. It's like, fucking Cinder could be my daughter. She's in the same age range as my fucking daughter. Okay, she doesn't have a lolly. If you call Cinder a lolly, you really need to learn what a lolly is. But she's the age range makes me uncomfortable. Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah, I don't. Excuse me, I respect her fully, so no. Nice try. I'm still. What are you guys talking about here? Whatever. I'm lost. You guys are like, okay, you guys confuse me. It's like I don't see Zen as a sex object. I don't want to see nudes of Zen either. Because she's like the same age as my kids. Okay, come on. You know? It is what it is. Okay? It's not that I'm disapproving of her or having that type of model. It's more along the lines of I'm 57. Okay. Zen is in her 30s. She's younger than my oldest. I think my oldest is like 36, 37 years old. She's younger than him. So yeah, no, it's not. I don't look at her that way. All right, I don't look at any VTuber that way because I see them as kids. Okay, I see VTubers as kids. Okay, and it's not due to their model; it's due to their fucking age. In relation to my age, it's like, oh, you want to bang Zen? No. One, she's in the same age range as my kids. Two, you don't realize what I have to do in order to have sex, and it's too much fucking work for 30 minutes of pleasure with a lifetime of aggravation afterwards. So, just saying. Yeah. What's this? I mean, you'll never hear me say I'm updated. The included issues we now rebuilt and streaming on Twitch and Kick. I previously posted on quickly kiss the Kick chamber. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, piss off the fucking lawyer. You really need to fix your notification system as vast number of subscribers, not only on my channel, but on others, are not receiving proper notification streams or premiere videos. I truly hope this is not another flavor of viewpoint discrimination. Okay. You know, this is not fucking new for YouTube. Not notifying people when I stream and all that stuff. This is not nothing new. It's been going on for a decade, for almost over a decade. But let's I kind of like, I don't want to see fucking wrestling on my timeline. Thank you. Whatever. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm not gonna get into it. I said what I wanted to say about gatekeeping. Okay, it doesn't fucking work. It will never fucking work. It just makes things fucking worse. Okay, and it's next to impossible to change my mind. I know. We have to vet these people. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, well, they said this on social media. So? You tell me they can't change their mind? They have a certain amount of time before they can change. They have to change their mind in this time frame? What? There's an expiration date on when you can change your mind, by the way. I'm learning that now. Is facing some dream down local gym nearby, which caused concern with him. States he feels Iron Fortune to. He states he needs Iron Fortune. I don't like Ms. Kim, but that's just dumb. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, she's an extrovert, which is, yeah, rare. I mean, I would say since I started doing this, I'm an introvert, pretty much. But yeah, I don't want to get my stream. I don't typically. I'm not that outgoing. Shocking. It probably is, but because the way I behave on stream, I do make an effort to say hi to people and exchange pleasantries and hold the door open and say have a good day, that kind of stuff. Because the way I look at it, just maybe that one little interaction made someone feel better that day. That's why I do the thing. If someone strikes up a conversation with me, I will talk to them, okay? But typically, if I'm out, I just want to get what I need to get done and go home. It's kind of where it is. Okay. But it's I don't want to talk about it no more. Because I'm just gonna keep laughing about it, and I know me laughing about it's just gonna piss people off. It is. It's just gonna piss people off. Whether you like or gatekeeping or the lolly debaters and all that stuff. I just know I'm pissing people off being the way I am. Because this is the way I am when I think something's like really dumb. I just either I get mad about it, but if it's something serious, I'll get mad about it. But this is not, to me, this is just dumb. It's just stupid. Oh, we protected Blue Archive from this evil entity known as Sea Dog, Connor. Oh. And I'm sure someone's gonna bring up that Connor's friends with Hassan, like they hang out every fucking weekend or some shit like that. Like they stream together all the goddamn time. They don't, by the way. If anything, I consider the relationship between Hassan and Connor and the Trash Taste crew, you can even toss an Iron Mouse into this, as acquaintances. I wouldn't really say they're friends. They happen to be part of the same social circles, but I don't really ever see them hanging out with each other. Not like Hassan and QT Cinderella, who do a podcast together. I mean, Connor is friends with Ludwig. Ludwig is friends with Hassan. They talk to each other all the goddamn time, apparently. I'm not now 100% sure about that. But it's like 7 degrees of separation type shit. They are aware of each other. I don't know if you would really consider them friends. But that's one of those comments going to come up. Oh, he's friends with Hassan. I don't really think so. I think they're acquaintances. I don't want to go as far as say they're friends. I would say that Connor and Ludwig are friends. But I wouldn't say Connor and Hassan are, to be honest with you. I don't really see that. I don't see, I'm quite honest, I don't see Connor bending a knee to Hassan, to be honest with you. Just make it clear, I don't like what Hassan says, by the way. All right? I've said this in the past. I don't like what Hassan says. I don't like his whole attitude or anything. But I don't know Hassan the person. Would I be willing to have a discussion with him? Yes. Not because of clicks and views. It's just, different viewpoint, all that stuff. If we can have a civil discussion, good. If we can't, well, it's never going to fucking happen. I'm there's only one person I will never have a this one, well, actually there's more than one person, but on internet there's one person I'll absolutely positively refuse to ever have any kind of interactions with. Nux. I'll refuse. I'll flat out refuse that I will ever have a discussion with. I don't care about his viewpoints. I don't care about his personal struggles either. That's because of his own actions and the things he's done. All right, that's it. What are you talking about? I think that's a painting. Not a picture. I'm pretty sure that's a painting. Or it could be AI generated, to be honest with you. Let's see. Yeah, that's some kind of like a digital art thing there. All right. Such a digital art thing. Okay. You know, I don't care if this guy got kicked out of the gym. I don't. UV light up tech. Is that safe? That's my question. Is that safe? Okay. Actually, it might be one of the most insane things Fidel ever said. Oh, whatever. I really don't jive with that stuff. There's a lot of things I can say about Biden, but I just don't fucking care anymore. He's not the president, so it doesn't fucking matter. It's probably the last time I refresh this. Okay. Why is all this wrestling shit appearing on my fucking feed? Why was I getting this shit? Why do I get this shit on my feed? You do know you didn't help. No, that's not how discovery works. But I guess I need to take her up on her offer to testify on her oath. Say you will help. That's why I'm inquiring. Whatever. Oh yeah. I mean, look at that. I grew up with that shit. By the way, this is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yeah, because I don't want my stream taken down. Yeah, he's a... He is a kind of inspiration. He's trying to overcome abusing his body and losing the weight that he needs to lose. Okay, never mind. No. No. No, I have zero interest in any of this shit, by the way. Okay, let's go to YouTube. All right. The virtual con stuff, yeah, it seemed like it was just a way to scam VTubers. A crypto scheme was involved in that. Which it's nice that someone caught on to it and made people aware of it. And yet they all backed out of it, which is no fine. Happy ending type situation. Now that's where you gotta vet things. Okay. What's wrong with fucking people, really? That's the reason why I take like a day break from all social media. I think at least a full over 24 hours, a break from all social media. I may look at Twitter just in case something happened that I may need to talk about, but I don't really go to Twitter to look for content ideas, really, or things that, no, just to piss me off. That's pretty much what it is. I don't go to Twitter to look for things that piss me off. I try to have a good time most of the time. That's the way I live my life. I've gone through periods of time where I was just miserable for fucking years. Okay, and I'm at the point in my life, which I'm getting towards the end here, where I just want to have fun and enjoy it. And I kind of wish I had this philosophy when I was a lot younger, because I would enjoy life a lot better. I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't have gone through that period of time of being miserable, thinking I just had to stay here. You know, everything is shit. But I would rather have go out my way to have fun and enjoy myself, and just be going through life with a smile on your face. I know that's not going to happen, but when I'm doing this, I really just rather have fun. I mean, the Connor, talking about the Connor stuff, yeah, I got a little heated, but I just got to the point it got so fucking ridiculous. I just had to laugh. It's just the way it is. Let's start wrapping things up, and really want to bring up that want to remind you all, I am doing a collab with Skull tomorrow. Will be at 2 p.m. Please look for the announcement. If you're a subscriber, there will be a post, a community post. If you follow me on Twitter at xstanzov, I will post when the stream and when the stream starts. If you made it this far, thank you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Tell people about my silly little channel about an old man that yells at clouds. Obviously, that's what I've done for the latter part of the stream, is yell at clouds. All right. But thank you for being here. I'll see you Saturday for the collab, and Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna play hardcore Minecraft Sunday, but I'm thinking of trying to do something different. But I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but we'll see. All right, I'll see you Saturday for the collab, and I'll talk to y'all then. Bye.